much everywhere you go in Zelda Breath of the Wild can be dangerous, but some areas require more specific preparation than others. Venturing out in the middle of a thunderstorm or scaling a snowy mountain can be deadly, if not downright impossible, without the right gear, items, and knowledge. Here's what you need to know to survive in any climate, and be sure to subscribe for more Zelda tips. It rains a lot in Breath of the Wild, and the main problem with that is rain makes it nearly impossible to climb anything. You'll slide down most surfaces, so if you need to climb something and it starts raining, try to find a sheltered area to build a fire and wait it out. Build a fire by dropping wood with flint or red choo-choo jelly and striking it with a metal weapon. You can also shoot it with a fire arrow. Sit by the fireside to pass time. Note that you will be able to climb very short distances during the rain using X to jump up. Don't bank on it though. If you find yourself in a thunderstorm, unequip all metal items, weapons, shields, and bows, but don't worry about armor, to avoid being a conductor. If you do end up becoming a target, you'll see sparks on Link's body just before the lightning strikes. Also be wary of standing too close to metal treasure chests or anything similarly attractive to lightning. If lightning strikes near you, you might not die, but you will sustain a lot of damage. In some areas of Hyrule, like mountain peaks and the Gerudo Desert at night, the temperatures will drop to dangerously low levels. If you aren't prepared, you'll shiver and slowly lose hearts. Keep an eye on the temperature gauge near your mini-map. The blue section is the danger zone. There are two ways to combat the cold. Cold-resistant gear like the warm doublet, and meals or elixirs that grant you temporary cold resistance. You'll have access to both options very early on. Spicy peppers, warm darners, and summer-winged butterflies will all make cold-resistant dishes and elixirs and can be found in a lot of areas. Check out our video on cooking for more details. In the especially bitter cold, you'll need higher level resistance, so either prepare a stronger meal or elixir, or equip multiple armor pieces at once. Be warned though, no amount of preparation will save you from icy water. Use rafts, tree trunks, or ice blocks to cross safely. During the day in Gerudo Desert, you'll need heat resistance to survive. Again, keep an eye on the temperature gauge and keep in mind that taking off your clothes won't do anything no matter how hot it gets in here. Like with cold resistance, you can either wear armor or make dishes and elixirs that grant you the effect for a period of time. Cold darners and shellfin trout are two options for ingredients, and both can be found in and around Zora's domain in the Lanayru region. You can also freeze certain ingredients like raw meat by dropping them in the snow or icy water for a bit to get easy, heat-resistant food that also stacks in your inventory. In addition to high temperatures in the desert, there's a totally different kind of heat around Death Mountain. You'll need the Flame Guard effect instead of heat resistance, or else you'll catch fire and die pretty much instantly. You can buy fireproof elixirs from Gale at Foothill Stable to help you survive your first trip up the volcano. Last and probably the least of your worries, keep in mind that some areas have strong winds, and don't paraglide against the wind. You can, however, use the wind to your advantage since it will push round objects like remote bombs and allow you to paraglide much farther. With that, you're prepared to brave the elements. But there's a lot more to know to get through Breath of the Wild, so check out our tips on how to make money and how to care for your horse, and subscribe so you don't miss any more Zelda videos.